Hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to be talking about what a poser is and what being real is, okay? Just ignore the TV. There's nothing I can do about that. So here we go. First off, a poser is someone who would dress a certain way that they're not really truly interested in, or they would listen to a certain type of music that they're not really into, or something like that. They would just try and be something they're not. Yeah, they would try and be a poser, someone who tries to seem as something that they are not truly interested in and that they don't really know anything about. Okay, so and I guess for being real, not being poser, I guess I'll just use myself as an example of the whole being real thing. Like I look this way and listen to the music I listen to and skateboard and stuff because I like it and I'm truly interested in it and I know about all of it. I know about emo and scene and skateboarding and everything. I don't dress this way to fit in. I don't dress this way to get attention, even though it may look like it. I don't. I don't dress this way to get acceptance from anyone. I definitely don't dress this way to conform. And I don't dress this way to fit in or to get into any clique, honestly. So yeah, cause like a poser, right? Let's say emo, right? If there's a person who thinks the emo crowd is cool and wants to hang out with them, but they're not really interested in music or like the look, and then they try to look emo, and then they're not they try to listen to music but they can't get into it, and they try to fit in with the emo group, the emo subculture, they can't do it because they're being a poser because they're not truly interested in the music. They're not truly interested in looking emo. And ultimately, they're being a poser because they're not being who they really are. They would fit in much more easily, if they were just being themselves, honestly. Because people don't want to hang around people that are fake, because a lot of people can tell that, can get a sense that you're not truly interested in what you're trying to portray. They can see that. So let's go all through all things. So being a poser is being a certain way to get attention. It's like you're dressing a certain way, listen to a type of music to get attention. That's one way, I guess. But just doing it purely to get attention is being a poser. Like I said, I don't do this for attention. I do this because it makes me feel good about myself looking this way, and I just like looking this way. And it's my way of expressing myself, basically. And being like, hey, you know what? This is me. This is who I am. If you hate it, you don't like it, I really don't care, because all that matters is I like it. And also, being a poser, again, is trying to fit in and everything. It's you're doing something purely to fit in when you're not really interested in it. That's a poser. I'm truly interested in the whole emo scene thing. I love the music and everything. I love the style. I love it all. I mean, yeah, but so ultimately, so if you don't want to be a poser or be fake, be real, basically. okay? Like, without bias and without having reference. Look at what you would want to wear, how you would want your hair, and what music you like, okay? And then if there's some sort of subculture or culture or whatever that goes along with that, then you can be a part of that, okay? But just go with what you truly like, okay? Go with how you truly like looking without reference or looking at others, and go with what music you like listening to without reference or without looking at others. Okay, so just look inside of you with how you want to look and dress and how you want to and what music you want to listen to. Okay. And that's how to not be a poser. Someone talked about the whole stolen valor emo thing before. That would be like a person who thinks emo is cool, but they're not like truly into it. But they want to seem like a cool emo person, so they start dressing emo and they try to listen to the music, but they're not like truly into it. That's stolen valor. Okay, because your heart has to be truly into it, okay? Because my heart is truly into the way I look and the music I listen to. So yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, so, yeah, and again, it's like pretending posers, like being fake poser wannabes, like pretending to be something you're not, you know? So like if you want to be emo, scene, goth, or metal, or whatever, just like, see if you like the music, and see if you like the style, and look up the history of it, and everything. So, just educate yourself with it. and find out whether you're truly into it or not. And if you're truly into it, go for it. So like, if there's a certain type of way you like the look and certain type of music you like to listen to, like if you want to be like emo, scene, goth, and the style and the music and stuff feels right to you, and you're not, just go for it, you know. But if it doesn't feel right and doesn't feel like you, do not go for it under any circumstances. That would be being fake, okay? Because like this is how I truly feel. Like I feel right with myself. I feel secure in who I am, looking this way and listening to the music I listen to. Okay? Like I said, I've been listening to emo music since 2007, and then I started listening to some emo music and getting in the scene too in 2008. And so I've been like, and then also in 2008 is when I started dressing like emo mostly and a few times scene, but yeah, those were good days. I mean, back then was awesome, but and I also researched it, like posers. If you can't tell if someone's truly interested in the music they listen to or how they look, and to where you can't, and they mask it really well, to where you can't tell if they're a poser or not, just let at least 6 months go by, okay? If they move on to something else, they don't a poser. Because I researched it. Like posers usually try something to seem cool, and after like at least, some of them make it up to 6 months, but then after that, they quit and they go on to trying something else that they're not, basically. And I've been like looking this way and listening to music I've been listening to for like since 2008. So, yeah, so I've been into the whole emo scene thing and looking this way since for like all the way from starting in 2008 all the way up to like now 2025. So yeah, so I'm gonna go down through the list again. Being a poser is when you're trying to when you're trying to get into a certain type of music or look a certain way to get attention, or when you're doing it to just be accepted, or you're doing it just to fit in, or you're doing it like for any of those reasons. Okay? Yeah. So, because unfortunately, like, I have to talk about Gen Alpha on this because Gen Alpha they unfortunately have a very conformist, a lot of them have a very conformist ideology because they're talking about you have to use all of this makeup that the influencers on TikTok use, you have to like all these Stanley Cups and stuff. And then I heard these other adults talking about on their YouTubes about how, like, Gen Alpha, like, kids would, like, pick on others for not, like, having the Stanley Cup or for not using the makeup the influencers on TikTok use and for not, doing what everyone else does. And I find that, honestly, disgusting. Like, the whole conformist thing is disgusting to me. And like what I also want to say in this video is I also look this way in some music I listen to because it's my way of being different. It's my way of not being trendy because I don't want to be trendy. I don't want that. It's my way of not being mainstream, and it's my way of not conforming and not meeting societal standards. So, yeah, even though some of the way I look or some of the music I listen to may be trendy, but the thing is, it was in like the 2000s, but like not anymore. I'm talking about like I'm anti-trend as in I'm anti-current. Well, trendy is anything that's trendy at the moment. But that's what I don't want to do. Like, if there's something that's trendy at the moment that everyone else is doing, I ain't gonna do it, even if I like it. But if it's something I like and it's not a trend anymore, and it's not popular anymore, but I like it, I'll do it, but whatever. So yeah. And also being a poser is also looking a certain way or listening to a certain type of music to be trendy. I mean, okay. I guess you can follow trends. That's not my thing, but I'm not saying other people can't do it. Like, but the thing is, if it feels right for you, then go for it. But if you don't feel that it expresses you, even if you want to seem cool doing it, don't do it. Because, you gotta listen to Napoleon when he says, follow your heart. Just follow your heart. Well, anyway, so yeah. So, like, being a poser is like when you're, looking a certain way or listening to type of music to seem cool, to be accepted, to fit in, and to get attention, Even though sometimes I may seem as if I look this way to be cool, especially when I have my blue sunglasses on, but really not. I just like looking that way. But, yeah, so just be comfortable with who you are, Just be yourself, Like, don't lie to yourself, okay? Don't be like, oh, this music is so cool, or looking this way is so cool, I have to try and get myself into it. I'm taking part in it, but I don't really like it, so I'm going to try and convince myself I like it. No, don't do that. That's poser. I don't have to think twice whether I like looking this way or listen to music I listen to. I just love it. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a bit silly, but so yeah, so that's what I wanted to, I guess, say in this video. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with my hair, honestly, but so yeah, just, be real. Like, wear what you want to wear, Don't go, just wear what you want to wear and listen to what you want to listen to, okay? And like, just, I don't know. But like, yeah, and over time, if you look the way you actually want to look, and you listen to music you actually want to listen to, and you're just going around, looking the way you want to look, even if you face backlash, just like keep going with it, and eventually you'll get stronger till you get more and more comfortable with being yourself. Because like me, like, oh my god, people really harass me for looking this way, and sometimes for the music I listen to. But like, do I listen? No. No, I don't listen. But I don't listen. But cause I just like looking this way. Okay. Yeah. So also what I want to say is like rely on your own validation for who you are. Don't rely on others. But you can get angry if someone calls you fake or poser, because that's like going against you being real with yourself. But like, just don't like let it really get to you, Because people will harass me for the way I look all the time, but have I ever toned it down because of it or gave up? No. No. The most I've ever done is actually toned up. But anyway, so yeah. So, like, be real, Don't look a certain way to get attention. Don't do it to fit in. Don't do it to like seem cool. Don't do it to like yeah, just no. Okay? Okay, just be real with yourself. Like, what do I like to wear? What do I like to listen to? And if it feels completely right to you, then go for it, okay? Okay? So yeah. Sha. So anyway, oh, and I may seem a little, I don't know. Some people may, like, think I'm, some people think I'm, gay, which I'm not. I'm straight. But like it says in my bio, I do admit I have like feminine characteristics, but like again, I am like a straight man. But there's some people question that with how much eyeliner I wear and some of my mannerisms, but I don't care. But I'm just comfortable with myself being a guy enough to to have some of those feminine characteristics. But anyway, yeah, so just go with what you want to wear and what you want to listen to, and what feels right to you, and that's how to not be a poser. So, yep, so That's what I wanted to say in this video. So, yeah.